Eldar Kurtanidze is a name that is hard to confuse with anyone else. Probably everyone even slightly familiar with freestyle wrestling has heard of him. Standing at just 170 centimeters tall, he competed in the 90 and 96 kilogram weight classes, and later in his career even wrestled in the up to 120 kilogram division. All pure muscle. But raw strength wasn't his only asset. Without other qualities, he couldn't have remained at the top of such heavy categories for nearly 15 years, or claimed medals from the most prestigious tournaments. Eldar Kurtanidze was born in 1972 in the Abkhazian Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic. From an early age, he was drawn to sports and stood out among his peers for his exceptional strength and endurance, traits he inherited from his father, a tough man who had spent his whole life working the land. I really liked judo, but I happened to join a Greco-Roman wrestling class first. I didn't stay long, though. I soon switched to freestyle wrestling. That final choice was largely thanks to Shota Kikabidze, a respected coach in our town, who took me in on a friend's recommendation, Eldar once recalled. The coach immediately saw promise in the young athlete, which gave Kurtanidze great inspiration and boosted his confidence. His parents, however, were skeptical and thought he was wasting his time. But once Eldar started winning tournaments, their views changed quickly. In the same year, 1992, the Abkhazian-Georgian conflict broke out. Life in Sukhumi became dangerous. Many residents fled to avoid the violence and bloodshed that erupted. Here's how Eldar remembered that period. My mother, my two sisters, and I had to leave Sukhumi. My father stayed behind to guard the house. We never saw him again. In 1996, Eldar Kurtanidze won his first European championship among seniors. That year turned out to be a lucky one for him in many ways. It began with a victory at the Ivan Yarygin tournament. Then came the Olympic Games in Atlanta, from which Eldar returned as a bronze medalist, another major milestone in his career. That same year, Kurtanidze signed a lucrative deal with a German wrestling club. They offered him $20,000 per year, a life-changing sum for someone who had spent years living in dorms and struggling financially. I'm ashamed to admit it, but there were times when I couldn't even afford proper food. I couldn't handle the physical load, my hemoglobin dropped, and doctors had to pull me from training. So when the German offer came, I grabbed it and extended the contract 3 times. But capitalists don't give money for free. I had to earn every penny with blood and sweat. But I had no other way to survive, Eldar confessed. While wrestling in Germany's Bundesliga, Kurtanidze had to step on the mat almost every week, and the level of opposition was brutal. He faced names like world champion and 3-time European champion Aravat Sabiv, Olympic finalist Heiko Baltz, and world silver medalist Sven Thiele. Exhausted by the weekly grind, Eldar struggled to maintain peak form for Georgian national competitions, which partly explains his frequent failures on that stage during that period. At the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, Kurtanidze was in top shape. He advanced confidently to the semi-finals, but there he lost to Russian wrestler Sagid Murtazaliev, who went on to win the gold. Kurtanidze had beaten him several times before, but this time luck was not on his side. Eldar Kurtanidze was often invited to change citizenship and wrestle for other countries. Ivan Yarygin himself invited him to Russia. Offers also came from Germany, Uzbekistan, and Greece. Kurtanidze said the following about it: I'm pretty sure that if I had accepted any of those offers, I would have achieved more on the mat. But something kept me from doing it, in part, my desire to serve my own country. Nobody would have blamed me if I had chosen otherwise, because everyone who has offers from abroad usually leaves. Just look at how many Georgian wrestlers now represent other nations. In 2004, Eldar took part in his third Olympics, but this time he was eliminated early and finished only in 8th place. The year 2005 turned out quite successful for him. He won a gold medal at the European Championship and claimed silver at the World Championship, both big accomplishments.
Ну, смотрим вертушку. А мог и запустить. Вот на одном из чемпионатов мира иранца Хидари он с этого приема на спину бросил. Редкий, откровенно скажу, уже бросок вот этот вертушка для вольной борьбы. Ну вот, один из лучших его исполнителей за 10 лет, Eldar Kurtanidze.
In 2006, Kurtanidze made the bold decision to bulk up and move from the 96-kilogram weight class to the 120-kilogram category, despite being only 170 centimeters tall. Even in the heavier division, he held his own and managed to win a bronze medal at the European Championships. But soon after that, Eldar Kurtanidze decided to end his remarkable wrestling career. Over the years, he had amassed a truly impressive collection of medals at the sport's top competitions. 2 Olympic bronze medals, 2 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze medal from the World Championships, as well as 5 gold, 3 silver, and 2 bronze medals at the European Championships. Outside of wrestling, Eldar also ventured into mixed martial arts. On December 31st, 2006, he made his debut in Japan's Pride promotion, facing veteran MMA fighter and former amateur wrestler Kazuyuki Fujita. He lost by submission 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the first round. In 2011, Kurtanidze entered Georgian politics. In 2012, he became president of the Georgian Wrestling Federation and also headed the physical training department at the Georgian Police Academy. And at the age of 45, Eldar even resumed his wrestling career in the veterans division. Still strong, he has since won 3 gold medals at Veteran World Championships.